Hi, this is Mico Silver, BMW of San Francisco. Today is the first time I got a hold of the new 2016 3 Series, especially the BMW 340i, which is the new numeration, the replacement to the 335i. And this is the first time I'm going to drive it. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, and then we're going to go to my favorite spot where we can actually open it up a little bit and see what it feels like. So the 2016 3 Series is the LCI year, which stands for Life Cycle Impulse, or normally people just call it facelift. Which means they did not change the body, just made a few upgrades, made the car better, added all the new available technology. And again, the important part in this case is that they upgraded the engine on the 335i. The 328i and the diesel stayed the same for as far as the engine goes, no differences there. A lot of improvements, a lot of aesthetic improvements. The car looks a little bit different on the outside. Newer lights, L-shaped lights in the back, a lot of black finishes, like polished black plastic around the grille, around the back. New light packages, LED lights and LED fog lights are available. On the inside, newer trim, new wood finishes available. This one's actually the luxury line, so this is not the standard one. It has a standard, I believe it's called anthracite wood, which is really nice. Some standard features upgrades. On the 328i comes standard with alarm, and the 340i comes standard with keyless entry, Harman Kardon sound system, and a few other things that, again, it's easy to look them up. On the trim, there's a nicer trim, just metal trim all around the car, kind of like the aluminum looking. Newer display for the automatic climate control. So just a lot of small upgrades here and there. But what we want to get a feel for is the drive feel, because this is the engine that was already available on the M235i, which pulls out 320 horsepower, 330 pounds of torque. So that's 10%, up to 10% improvement, kind of a big deal. I rode to this area, somebody else drove, so I was riding in the passenger seat. The car feels tighter. This is not even the sport package. And by the way, they went away with the lines. They're normal lines. All cars as standard come looking like the sport line, what used to be the sport line. And then you can get the luxury package, which is a no-cost change basically, or you can get the M Sport package. So this pretty much rides like the sport line, except the luxury line gives you regular seats, not sport seats. Again, these are details. It's easy to find out and configure the car. BMW USA, the 2016 model, has been out already. But what I want to get a feel for is how this car drives. So far it's hard to tell the difference. The difference is just in slow driving in the city in the comfort mode. Not a big difference. Steering does feel nicer. Not sure if it's a significant difference again. So what you're gonna do, yeah, so you can feel this. And I think you can see it in the video as well, that it accelerates faster, responds better, so you can already feel that. And once we get to the open road, when it goes up the hill, I'm gonna put it in sport mode and see what it really can do. Let's see what else is different on this one. Yeah, I think that's overall the main differences, and we're just gonna see what it drives like. So we're just gonna wait for the light, and then we take off. Hopefully the traffic is not too bad. Meanwhile, another small change. They finally decided what to do with the cup holders. So they took away that small storage that was there, and the fold-in tray is stored there, and then you can just pull it out to cover the cup holders. Nicer, cleaner look. Other than that, it's the same body feel, so not a lot of differences, not a lot of changes. Just let's see what it's going to feel like driving. light. Now we just need to get around traffic. Let's try it. So let's go to sport mode. And nobody's gonna let us through. Okay. So it definitely picks up better. I cannot really go fast, but it does respond quite well. There we go. Steering feels different, definitely more responsive, much tighter. I drove here, you can check my video, I drove here, I think it was a couple of years ago when I had the 3 Series Hybrid. Definitely this car feels much better, lighter, responsive, just a lot of fun to drive. It's a huge difference. This is a serious improvement over the previous one. And again, we're not even in the M Sport package. Oh, perfect. Made the light. This is the Sport automatic transmission, which is standard. It has the paddles. I personally not really good with paddles. I prefer just the automatic transmission, but I might try. So right now we're just still in automatic. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely responsive, and you know, you can see my videos. I drive here in all kinds of cars, the M cars. I cannot use all the power that this car has right here. There's so much power that it'll be really cool to see what this car will be like with just M package and how close it will be to the M4. Alright, I'm gonna try, let's just go to very comfort mode for a while. I think the engine is much quieter. You can hear a lot of wind noise because you cannot hear the engine. So there's just you don't hear the car. And I don't know if you can tell how fast I'm going, but I don't want to actually say exactly the speed, but it's pretty fast. You just don't feel it when you drive straight line. And you have to be careful when you go to the corner. At least I have to be careful. So not endangering myself or the cameraman or the car. Alright, so we're coming up on the stop sign. We need to slow down. And, that's it. So again, this was my first drive in it. I'm glad you get to share the experience and see what it feels like. And it's really impressive. So if you've been holding out on this car, waiting for the facelift, waiting for something new, I think this car is a big improvement. It's still the same body style that's been out since 2012, but it's a lot of fun. So if you're considering a good sports sedan, definitely worth a try. Thanks a lot for watching.